You know, our church building, even this process, has had a supernatural DNA. And let me share some of that. That it happened on October the 6th, 2015. Church started really years before that, but we had been looking for land and looking for a place for years. And I would tell you that I think I visited, kicked the tires, was in just about every piece of land, every building, every warehouse, every church between here and the airport and Camp Creek Parkway. That corridor, that triangle, we've kicked all the tires. And never did anything feel just perfect. But on 10/6/2015, we came to the property as a staff, and all the staff were meeting on the bridge, you know, the little pergola cover there, right there. We were all kind of standing there. And Lindy walked up, and she started singing, "Happy birthday to me, happy birthday to me, happy birthday, dear Jesus, happy birthday to me." Her birthday's October 6th, it's her birthday. And as we stood there and the team, everyone just felt like this is it on her birthday. A couple months, actually, that same day I came home, and there was a FedEx sitting against my door. You know, FedEx is against your door. They can be good or bad. You know, they're really never in between. They're just sort of checks in the mail or something legal. I don't know. So, and it was from the ABC building, and they said, "We've sold our ABC building, and we're giving you official 60, 90-day notice to get out." And, you know, being evacuated from your church is always fun as the pastor. But we thought those dates were significant. Find a property on Lindy's birthday, be told we need to move on Lindy's birthday. A couple of months later, we closed on this land on December the 10th. December the 10th happens to be Blake Healy and Lauren Brownlee's birthday. Interesting. So the story gets more fun. And in many ways, they represent the next generation. They represent male and female leadership. They represent the two, possibly that back in 2005 in Redding, in the Atlanta home group, dreaming about this church, dreaming about this day 14 years ago. Maybe the original group. They represent next generation. They represent prophetic and apostolic. They represent male and female. They represent the next generation of leaders. And on their birthday, we bought this land. They both went home unbeknownst to each other, saying prayers with their kids. Their firstborn son, Hayden, and Lake, each they said a prayer, not knowing that they were saying it, but they told their firstborn, "We bought some land for you today." And it's always been our heart that this would be all of our land, that you'd feel. In fact, today, I want you to feel this is yours. That you own and represent and are part of something bigger than yourself, bigger than any of us individually could do, that we actually need each other only where two or more can set the legion fleeing. Today, I want you to feel that as you go. And then January 10th, we've moved out of ABC and into Sandy Creek High School for the first time, the first day there, and that's my birthday. And so that was a good thing. And I didn't get left out. But our beginning of as a church has a supernatural DNA too, and I won't take the time. But isn't it nice to know that God is speaking in the midst of big decisions? And that on the cloudy days, on the rainy days, on the delay days, you go back to a place, did God really say? Yes, he did. Were you really there? Yes, I was. Lindy, 12 years ago, was in a little planning session where we were dreaming about the future and dreaming about the church. And she took this white poster board, kind of like we used to do in grade school, magic markers, and in fun, just kind of frolicky dreaming, said, I see this road coming in, and I see magnolia trees along the road. You know, we have magnolia trees at our entrance when you came in. I see this straight road, and I see it turning to the right, and she drew it on the poster board. And I see this lake over here, and this chapel overlooking the lake, kind of like this. And I see 100 acres. And so I'm married to a dreamer, and so every time I'd look at land and it wasn't 100 acres, I'd feel like I had no faith. And I'd look at our pocketbook, and I'd look at the price of 100 acres, and I'd feel the tension. Anybody been there? I felt the tension for years. I'm financially responsible, try to be anyway. No, you need 100 acres. And we closed on this land on December 10th. It was 43 acres and some change. And the next door land between here and Highway 74 opened up, and the price started dropping. And one day it dropped almost $200,000 while Lindy was in the truck praying. And so we bought it, and that 53 acres and change and 46 acres and change added up to 100 acres. And so we have a supernatural DNA together.